So your first step would be, how do we nail this model so well where it's going to be the limits of what we could reach at this location? How do we make it so good, so profitable, staffed perfectly, running well, everything is going so well, the area and location is kind of maximized? Okay, we absolutely have to go to a second location. That's what you want to do. You want to nail the model at the first location before you expand. If you don't do this, you're probably just going to scale the headache and scale the problems with more locations. And then over time, it's going to become so bloated, so hard to manage, because when you have 2 locations, 3, 10, 20, 100, you have to have management managing those locations. And if each location isn't running well, isn't profitable enough, it's not going to scale long term. And that's what I see with a lot of companies. They're thinking, oh cool, let's just bring in more people. Let's just bring in more bodies to do the work to create more output. But they kind of think of the activity and not the productivity. And this also kind of falls into Parkinson's law, where you have an allotment of time that you're always going to fill. If you give yourself a whole day to clean your room, you're going to take a whole day to clean your room. If you give yourself an hour, you're going to take 1 hour. And we kind of think in activity. Everybody's always busy. Everybody's always doing something, working on something. And unless somebody's sitting there and just literally not doing anything, that means we're at capacity. And that's not always true. We need to take a look at the underlying output. What is being done? What is the actual output of the work being done? What is the result of that work? Can we delete anything? Can we remove anything that's not relevant? Can we allot this person to do something else that they may be doing now that's not as relevant? And scaling and building that underlying model, that way of work in the company that allows you to bring in more people and actually make the company and the team more productive, rather than just increasing something that isn't built well and that isn't going to scale well. And a lot of times when companies do this, myself included, we actually hired 2 years ago 2 separate salespeople, and we didn't have an underlying clear way of work and execution. We just kind of thought, okay, let's hire a salesperson. They're going to bring us in more leads, bring us in more work, and everything will be great. And we're on our third salesperson now, and we are paying this person a lot of money. It's $300,000 OTE per year. And we just thought, okay, if we pay the right amount of money, this person will come in, they will build the right systems, they will do the right things, they will execute on the right things, and we will make more money as a company. That has not been true every single time we have done it. And that's because ultimately, now that I look at it, we didn't build the correct underlying model of work and the right system of work for someone to come into this role and execute on it correctly. And that's what we kind of failed to do here, and what a lot of other teams, companies fail to do as well. They just see a problem, they're like, cool, let's hire people, let's grow the team, grow the company, we need more of this, more of that. What about automating some of it? What about removing some of it? What about incorporating AI into some of it? And I like to think in terms of revenue per employee or profit per employee, rather than how many employees you have. And again, the vanity metric of 100 employees, 1,000 employees is really cool. 300 employees is also a cool milestone, but what does it matter when a team of 20 can beat a team of 300? Most likely the problem is that you do not have a clear system of work. And that's exactly what we help you build out. So if you feel like you want help with that, I'd love to jump on a call with you where we'll kind of go over where you're at now, what's happening now, and go over exactly what needs to happen next. Click the first link in the description below, and that's going to be a book a call link with me personally. I'd love to talk to you and see what's currently happening and give you some suggestions, just kind of talk through things and see where you're at and where we can help.